Hi Pisces, welcome to my YouTube channel Moon Jasper Jam, and if you're visiting me from Facebook, welcome to my pages, also a Moon Jasper Jam. Hope everybody's doing okay. So today I'm going to be doing a love and general reading. I'm going to do a combination of tarot for love in general. I'm also going to do numerology, which is, numbers have meanings. So I'm taking the last amount of time it took to do your last video upload reading. And I'm probably going to start with your numerology. I'll let you know about that in a minute. And so I'm going to use this really nice, fun, creative deck today. I have a hard time seeing it, so I got to probably put my glasses on. I got them right here to be sophisticated. So I'm going to ask the universe, angels, guardians of love and light only, and ancestors to please bring forth messages for the beautiful zodiac sign of Pisces. Happy birthday, Pisces. I have to say that to you because my intentions are going to be from March, April, and May. So you're falling into the category of happy birthday. I probably should have put this reading out. I do them timeless, even though I have an intention that I put it out for. You could be drawn to my readings at any time. And if you are, you could just, view something. You might have a message for you guys. But what I want to say is that being that it's timeless, it could be any time that you feel drawn to these readings. And if you like my readings, please subscribe, like, and share. Visit me on my Facebook pages, and you could like and follow there as well. So I have Archangel Michael here for truth and justice. I have a candle for you. I have some nice healing salt and a beautiful crystal and some moonology, which I'm not going to do that for you today. I'm going to do something different, okay? So first thing I'm going to do is your numerology. The numbers that you came up with last time for your reading. Okay, when I upload the readings, I upload them on YouTube, and I also upload them on Facebook. And a lot of times they seem to be coming out a minute apart. So you had 22, 36, and 22, 37. So what I see right away is if I break them all down, you have 22, first of all, is the master builder number. That's a number that they don't even say you should be have to break down. It's so powerful. It's 1111. It's 1111, and that's a very powerful number. All these numbers are powerful. All numbers are powerful. They all have meanings behind it in different ways and in combinations, just like in tarot. So if you have 36, that's a 9. If you break it down, you have 3. Okay, then there's a 9. 3 is working with others in collaboration to build for a strong foundation. Could also mean 3 if it's in a love situation or a romance or interest. There could be a third party involved. So somebody either has to get dropped or somebody has to get added. And I always like to say add somebody. So this way no one gets left behind. And there's where your 2 comes. So you go from 3 to 4. And that's really nice. That means that everybody found their little path and which way they're going to go. It could be a physical increase from 3 to 4. It could be a spiritual lesson, like celebration, like 1111. So either way, as you're adding the numbers and you're pairing them off, it builds for a stronger foundation, which is nice. Because like having a building when you have 3 legs, yeah, it's okay. Maybe you could withstand it for a while, but when you add that fourth one, it's very solid. So I like that. So let's see what else. One more second, wait. Okay, so if you add them all together, it's 13, and 13 represents in the tarot, it's the death card. And you guys know better that with all growth and transformation, you know that it could be painful, it could be very deep transformations. And, this is something that you already have embedded in you. You're natural. You're natural to know these things. You know, you could actually experience it and feel it even without having to go through it. It's like reading a book or someone telling you a story about it. You could really relate to it. It's like you were there. And it could also obviously be personally just for you as well. So this could be you or it could be someone else, that you're feeling it for them. It's like you take on the energy of another person to put yourself in that situation. I also have that ability to do that. And what happens is if you take on too much energy, or and it's not like calm down, and it's not, being creative in a step by step manner, then it could be like all over the place. So what you do is you focus, you take that one thing, and you really build upon it, and then you go to the next thing. Just like I would tell anybody, but when you have a lot of energy, which you guys do, you have to do something creative with it, and that is to you could be a writer, you could build something, you could go on a run, whatever it is that feels like you want to just release some energy. That's, always to do it in a creative fashion. It's not a destructive fashion in sense where, like, an explosion or being upset or getting mad or whatever, but to calm your emotions down in your practical mind, and you realize, how do I come up with this solution in any situation, and you tell yourself it can work because, and taking that step back as well, just to view everything and know, how your steps are going to go move forward in this situation, whether it's love or in general daily living, in work, home. So now with the 37, that's a 10. Water. It's a conductor of spirit. It's good to have. I'm drinking it. Um, so that comes out to a 10. And when you have a 10, that means that it's almost like the ending of something. And, you're like carrying something, or you're holding something, or whatever it is that you're building, the situation. It's almost like completed. It could be something that's exhausting, but it could also be something like, I did this creation and look, I'm almost done with it. Maybe you're a little tired. Maybe you're wondering if you should give up on it, but don't. You can take a rest and come back to it, because 10 is like, okay, you finally got to where you needed to be, or you're almost there. So it also comes out to 14. 14 is that beautiful angel from above. I always like to think of this angel. Could be male or female. Could be a special angel for you, or telling you to be that angel. Because the angel takes her time, or him, and tries to come up with a beautiful solution that's good for the heart, mind, body, and soul. For whether it's for you, if they're looking after you, but for themselves, they try to combine everything together to come up with one good solution to something. And it's a careful blend of the heart and the mind. And I always say the soul as well. Something practical, but something can also be emotionally fulfilling. So, so that would also be, so when you go back to the 13 for the original one, and you add that together after your transformation, that's a 4. And that's, again, there it is, 22. So it's like it completed itself. And then in the second one, you have the 14, and you put that together, that's a 5. So there are challenges, because 5 usually it's representing as challenge. They could be challenges that, I mean, you could be prepared for them. You could get yourself prepared for them. But of course, there's some challenges that you just can't always prepare for. So you have to, deal with it as it comes along. But getting through those challenges is a completion, and you should be proud of that, whether it's in the physical world where you've completed something, or it's in the spiritual world as a lesson or an experience that you needed to go through, or even that you signed up for in another life before you came into this world, in this life. It's like a karmic leveling up. So that's really good. But remember, that 22 is 1111. So it's a full cycle, and you know this. I gave you a long numerology reading. Now I want to find out if that anything comes out today that coincides with this numerology reading. It may or may be completely different. So on the bottom, I did shuffle a little bit. And you had the Ace of Pentacles, which is a beautiful offer, practical. It represents Earth. So it could be Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. And then here you had the Justice, which could represent the Libra, but I did Libra before, but I didn't use this deck. But it could also represent somebody that wants justice in something that's practical. Everything they put into it, they want to see rewards from it. This could also be an inheritance. It could be a new home, a new car, a new job, anything that you feel that you were looking for justice for, possibly. or that you've worked so hard in, almost like a completion. Okay, I'm gonna shuffle it a couple more times just for beautiful Pisces, the star, beautiful healing, the 17th. Today is the 17th of March, 2021. This reading could be timeless, like I said, but my intentions are going to be for March, April, and May. Let's move into the past. Let's move into the past. In general, came right out. Look, the hangman. Pisces. I said that before, trying to look at something in a different perspective, but this does represent Pisces. Whether you were forced or you said, let me just hang myself on the side here to see how I could see this in a different way. This could be a serious situation. It could be like, oh, just I'm just observing how people are and how they are, like even if you're at a park and you're just watching people, you're observing them and thinking like, how's that person doing today, or what's on their mind, or, it's like taking on other people's energies, or just putting yourself to the side and seeing other situations or from another point of view. It could be love, it could be just daily living, it could be business, just in general. But that's after being enlightened in this position, you see things from a different perspective. But the way I feel about it for you is that you're not just seeing it in a different perspective. You're seeing it in all perspectives, as many perspectives as possible. And then you'll come up with your own situation to see how you're going to choose to perceive it. And remember to take in, just like the angel, the 14, the temperance card, just like the angel is taking two cups and blending it to come up with the perfect idea. So again, it's having to do being enlightened, whether you put yourself in this position or whether you were forced there because of something that happened and now you had to see it from a different way. So on the bottom here, you have the Four of Pentacles. Okay, now this is if it's finances or love, either way, or something that's physical. It's saying maybe some people feel like they're lacking in money, or they're looking at money maybe completely different than they did before. So if it was very important to you, now it's not. If it wasn't, maybe now it is. Someone wants to hold on or hold back. They're like, they have enough. I mean, it's good, but for some reason they're just nervous or worried or not sure about something. So, and if this is love, the same thing. They're stepping back because they're not sure if they should pursue this, move forward, let it stay stagnant, or still. So the Seven of Pentacles, it goes with that as well, because this is somebody who overlooks everything they put into it already and wondering, should I continue to work on the situation or this person if it's in love? Wondering, overlooking all the time, effort, patience being put into something. It's like, okay, I'm content, but I don't know if this is exactly what I really want. Maybe for the long run, it may be worrying you a little bit. So I say, never stay in a relationship just because, you think it's okay and it's working, whatever. If you have that edge, you're just lacking in some area, emotionally, mentally, whatever it is. But you could also tell yourself, you know, maybe there's a lot going on. Okay. It's whether it's in the world or personal, or you're just being honest and you're saying, there's other things, I could explore in life. Do I want to be in this situation or this relationship or whatever it is on your mind, love in general, or about job, business, whatever you're thinking of at this time. But everything that you did put out there, it didn't go to waste. It's not going to just go away. I mean, if this was a plant and you walked away from it, yeah, some plants will last. Some plants don't need to be watered all the time, maybe almost never. Depends. Is it a cactus? Do you want it to be a warm plant? Then you have to nurture it more. Yes, and you know this. So you're weighing the measure. Should I continue to love and nurture this situation, or should I walk away from it? It's a choice. It doesn't have to be abruptly made. Take that introspect. When you go inside and you think of it in your gut, you're gonna know what to do. But never jump into it, because you guys could be that fool that likes to jump into things and just go with it. But I'm sure that you're thinking as well. You do that in general, but this isn't highlighted here. So some of you may walk away for a little while and say, you know what, it's okay for now. Things are working out good. Maybe I could venture off and look at other things and see what's going on. This could be hopefully work or something to be creative, not looking for another partner, or whether this is happening to you, but it's a possibility. But anyway, so when you come out of this situation, you're going to be enlightened and you're going to know whether you should continue on with that or not. This could be Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Pentacles. We got, again, both Earth. This could be you. I'm sure it is. So what's in the root of this for you? There you go. Your gift, that solid, stable offer coming through for you. It's really nice. But it's on your mind. You want something practical and stable and solid, or someone does. This isn't you. Maybe you're thinking, I don't know, I want that, and they're thinking they want it. Possible. Something wanted to peek out way in the back, which is to have the strength to either continue on when you feel you couldn't, or take a rest, or just to walk away from it all, start over. That's your decision, but you're thinking about all this and you want something, or someone does, something stable. This one is still at Four of Pentacles. Just not, some of you are not making a decision about it at all. Okay, let me just see what's in the root of this here. So you have the Eight of Cups. Like I just said, somebody wants to walk away. Just leave it all. You're not emotionally fulfilled. It may be practical, but, something here, taking that chance, that's you again. Sometimes, I know you think, sometimes you don't, though. Just want to jump into it, but not without thought, I believe. Then you're like, oh, I'm ready, do it. Your new adventure, or your something you just want to walk away and leave behind because it's not emotionally fulfilling. Don't be so hard on the situation. Give it some time, rest. Sometimes everything, like all those thoughts and feelings come rushing in, and then by the next day you feel better about it. So don't make any rash decisions, just one day at a time. This is moving behind you now, cutting off people, places, and things. Represent possibly, this could be you, but it could also represent air. So Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. We're just taking on this energy that, I know what's going on. I'm smart. I was able to put myself in this situation to be enlightened. I could do that naturally. So you will cut people, places, and things off that are not good for you. You're taking a chance. Here's the King of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune. Going out and get what you want, or somebody wants this. This person could be, let's see, they could be thinking in their mind, how can I start this brand new situation? Even though this person's older and wiser, they're not afraid to take that chance. And they know sometimes things work and sometimes they don't. This is a brave king, the King of Wands. Aries, Leo, or Sag, possibly. But the Queen of Swords, they don't, whether this is a male or female, they're not afraid to tell you, I know the truth. You could tell me what you want, but I know that truth already. Or they could say, I'm going to let you show me a different way. Some people might be very stern and just knowing what they think they know, but even when you know, there could be something else. So maybe you're not. So maybe you need to put yourself in the situation to see something from a different perspective. So, but you'll know what that is because that'll be a personal thing for you. Into the future of this, and this is the Devil here. Could be a Capricorn, could be Scorpio, but it could also be just your environment, your energy. It could be you. It could be whether if it's in love, toxic relationship. This could be also just somebody may have been overindulging and, or feeling they need something, like to everything you feel in the earth in physical form, something that you feel drawn to. This could also be a soulmate, you know it's toxic, but you're just drawn to it and you can't get away. It could be drugs, alcohol, anything that you do too much of and you know is not good for you. So it's saying to have the strength to get through that and recognize the difference and what you want to be in your future. Not that. Yeah, you want to be able to enjoy the physical things, but not to let it consume you or take over you. Or maybe for someone else, possibly. But Five of Cups, it's feeling like you've lost something emotionally. Maybe it was practical too, and you thought you lost it, and you're just looking at everything that had dumped over. But not, there's right behind this person, there's another two cups full and just waiting to be consumed. You're like, I'm done with this. This could have something to do with alcohol or some sort of addiction. It could be sex, anything that you know. It's like it makes you feel so good. It's solid. You feel instead of feeling stable, you feel high, wasted. You're like, whoever this person is, whether it's you or someone else, someone's trying to help somebody. So you're in this relationship with someone, possibly not for all of you, but this could be other things too. It could be personal, like for you, feeling an addiction or doing too much of something. This could also just be like, all I do is work. All I do is work. I got to work again, work, work, work. And then you're exhausted and you're like, okay, slow down. I need to have the strength, to be able to handle all this. I don't really need every single dime that I make because this is a gift being gifted to you. But don't let it fool you because it could be some things behind it. So that's also saying, be clear, get more information. Luckily, that's moved to the past. It means you already got that information. You already know what's going on. But to the future of this, it comes out. So have the strength to recognize what's good and what isn't for you, for your heart, mind, body, and soul. Everything in moderation. No, just saying, that's what you got to tell yourself, right? Your advice here, love in general, Pisces. Okay. So you have the Six of Cups and you have the Eight of staves or wands. You have the Two of Swords, and peeking out is the Three of Wands or staffs. Okay? Let's just start with this. Six of Cups. This is a soulmate. This is you being your true self. This is carefree days, thinking about the past, and maybe some of you are very emotional about it because of people that or situations that you miss, loss. They say it's in the perspective. That's the center here, and that's you. It's all about your perspective and how you look at it. Sometimes, no matter how you look at it, you can't get over it, and you're not supposed to. Some things really hurt, and they last forever. They just won't go away. You'll have good days and bad days. That's part of the makeup, and you know that. But accepting the reality of loss and addictions or whatever it is, feeling that, like this is also just toxic feeling, I can't let go of this situation. It hurts. It hurts. It's not good if you are with it, although it probably feels really good if it's certain situations and love or just something you enjoy doing. But at the same time, it's probably not good for you. So you have to calm it down, slow it down, because this is reminiscing. This is someone coming back from your past, and it's fast. It's fast movement. It's like communication. Somebody you haven't heard from, possibly. Somebody was blocked out, blocking out your heart, your mind. There's three of staves, so if it's third party, it's, somebody's got to be dropped again, like in the numerology, or added. Somebody's got to be added if it's in love. But also it's waiting and waiting, and it's like blocking it all out until it gets there. You know, it's like being excited about something as if you thought maybe you were stuck in it and it was bad, and all of a sudden it got better and it took off. Or maybe it got worse, quickly. Could be the opposite of that too. But this is somebody from your past where you're reminiscing about it. Could be messages coming in from somebody. Could be this cup, so it could be you, representing you, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. This could be fire, Leo, Sag, or Aries. Okay. This is air, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. But it's It's saying refusing to see something. I mean, it's so strong about your perception. It makes all the difference. It's like refusing to see it, not ready, not enough information, or don't want to stop because you like it or whatever it is, love or whatever it is on your mind, something, even work every day. Forced to put in this position or putting yourself in this position, really trying to be enlightened by it. Whether this is your natural makeup, which it is, or whether this is heavier because of a situation going on. Could be your own personal, someone else's, or just environment, what's happening in the world. Okay, let's see. How should you feel about all this? Okay, so a beautiful, maybe apology, but this is the Knight of Cups, but somebody who is loving and caring and charming might be a little immature. And the High Priestess, Pisces again, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, but Pisces, both of you, could be another water sign as well. But it's somebody who wants to bring in a really nice emotional message to you. Maybe a lot of them from the past. She knows all the secrets. She or he, whoever this is you, knows all the secrets of what's happening. So in other words, if you look at it in another way, you know you can't be charmed. You can be charmed, but only if you want to. And you could also be the charmer coming in for someone. Mhm. Could be an apology as well, because of the toxic, maybe there was a bad situation between you and now it's coming back and it wants to heal. You have a beautiful new beginning, the Ace of Staves or Wands. This is a gift from above, saying a new passion endeavor. But when you do it, this is also like, oh my God, I'm thinking about this person so much. It really, really is toxic. You know, maybe some of you have a lot of people trying to reach out. Maybe this is one person that's sending a lot of messages, or a lot of people coming in to you. Maybe this is a lot of people coming back from your past. Could be something, a celebration of some sort, or some sort of communication, a gathering, hopefully soon. The Nine of Cups, that's a wish fulfillment. We could also be overindulging again. So that's the one thing here, is to just be careful, be vigilant, because and I always say love is blind, like see all the facts before you get involved in something, because it could be a trick there. Just because it feels great, just because whether it's you or in love, doesn't mean it is good for you. Maybe, you don't get in too deep before you can't get out, kind of thing. And this could be someone from your past, or in a situation where someone's coming in. This could be a new person as well. But when I see the King of Wands or Staves, when it comes to love, yeah, this could be a very loyal king, but he also can be, indulging too and doing other things. So if this is a person that you have in your environment, whether it's that fire or whether it's just this type of behavior or energy they're carrying, you know, something's faded with it. So it's either going to be very loyal or it's not, so you have to communicate that. Or maybe it wasn't and you want to build on that. So the Six of Pentacles and the Two of Cups. Oops, I have to see this one back here. And the Five. So there could have been some competition. So this could be two different situations going on now too. So in this situation with the King, there could be competition with that. Five, or somebody's in their ego, not wanting to just be with one person or letting go of this toxic situation. But this is a soulmate again, the Two of Cups. This is two people celebrating, or two people could be toxic too, so be careful. Two again, here two. just taking that chance. You're like, okay, well, that's another way of looking at it too. You say, nothing really lasts forever, and if it does, great. So give it a try. Don't be rash and don't jump into anything without getting more information. And make sure you're feeling rested emotionally. You're being creative. So when you make these decisions, it's not harsh, rash, or you're feeling something of regret afterwards. But just know there's a lot of love coming in, whether this is you sending it or it's you're receiving it. One more. So there's your Three of Cups again. That's where the challenges were. So it's either love, there was a third party, and that fourth one will come in, like your numerology, I said. Remember, there's two. So either somebody's getting dropped or somebody's going to come in, just like I said originally. Being emotionally fulfilled. Okay. Maybe some of those actions haven't been showing that, or it's been harsh, or it's been a tough situation, a tough ride. But you do feel like it's your soulmate, or they do. And that's through time you build. That's how you know. The only way to know is to continue to build. I always say relationships never last until they do. So that person that's old with you there, or however long they have in this world with you, or you them, then that's true love. Hmm. But through some toxic and transformation, it's going to work out, and you have that ability to see things in different perspective, which is a gift that you can do that. So, and then again, even though you think that you can all the time, there's those times where it's hard to. It's hard to see it. It's not wanting to see it. It's transformation, even a death. It's the same thing. You don't want to see. You don't want to believe it. Whether it's a real death, which we have to all go through that, or whether it's just leaving something behind that you love, or a relationship. Where you have to let go in order to start something new and to start a new life or start something that's going to be good for your higher calling, or even in the physical world. I mean, too much work doesn't always give a lot of time to a lot of things. So balance out your time a little bit and, do what's right for you and for all your loved ones. So till the next time, have a great day, night, or evening, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye, Pisces. Bye. Happy birthday.